Welcome back. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to create a debit note for a vendor. In the previous session, we recorded an advance payment made against purchase order number 84, which was issued to Abdul Latif Spares Company. We also received material under this PO and completed the receipt. Let's revisit that purchase order before proceeding further. Purchase order 84 has already been used to receive goods. A receipt transaction has been successfully recorded, and the corresponding bill from the vendor has been booked as well. If we open the Receive Bill application, we can view the bill received from the vendor, which is for a total of $42,450. Since tax was not applied to the line items in this PO, they are treated as tax-exempt. Now let's assume that after booking the vendor bill, a dispute arises. You may need to deduct a portion of the payment, for instance $5,000, by issuing a debit note. This deduction could be due to reasons such as damaged or rejected goods, mismatched specifications, non-compliance with requirements, or other issues identified post-delivery. The debit note we issue will later be used to offset this vendor bill, along with the advance payment already made. We'll cover the offsetting process in the next video. For now, our focus is on generating the debit note. To create the debit note, we go to the General Entry application. Once inside, we begin by creating a new journal entry. The entry number is auto-generated by the system, and the accounting period is determined automatically based on the transaction date. To categorize this entry as a debit note, we enable the subledger transaction option and select Vendor as the subledger type. Since a debit note typically impacts the accounts payable, we choose one side entry and set the fixed side as the credit side. In this example, we select the credit account as Purchase Return, which appropriately represents the nature of the transaction. We then define the general transaction type, in this case a debit note. A cost center such as Service Hub is selected for internal allocation purposes. If there is any reference number related to prior communication with the vendor, like a vendor-issued credit note or agreement, we can enter that here. While a general name is optional, it can be provided if required by your documentation practices. After saving the header, we proceed to add the line item. The system automatically picks the debit account as accounts payable based on the debit note setup. It also carries forward the cost center and reference information. We confirm or modify the reference number if needed. Next, we select the vendor, Abdul Latif Spares Company, and specify the debit amount as $5,000. This value represents the reduction in payment due to the issues raised. Once saved, this line item becomes part of the journal entry. It's worth noting that the system allows you to issue debit notes to multiple vendors in a single entry. So if you wish to process multiple adjustments together, you can add more vendor line items. Alternatively, you can choose to keep each debit note entry vendor-specific, depending on your accounting preferences. Once everything is in place, we post the transaction. This action finalizes the journal entry, updates the ledger balances accordingly, and completes the debit note issuance process. In the next video, we'll show how to apply this debit note and the earlier advance payment to the outstanding bill, effectively settling the vendor's account. That concludes this session. Thank you for watching.